Today on The Boot Guy, I'm going to be unboxing this box that I got in the mail from Guidomaggi, the Italian shoemaker. So about a month or two ago, I got an email from a company called Guidomaggi. Now, I've never heard of them before, mainly, I guess, because I really don't play in the world of dress, clothes, or shoes. You know, I'm more of that outdoors type guy. But they got in contact with me because of The Boot Guy, and they just wanted my opinion on their shoes. So they sent me out 2 pairs of their shoes. Now here's the thing about them, is that they're specialty shoes and boots. They're not, they're just not dress shoes, you know. But these Guidomaggis are what is called an elevator shoe. And if you've never heard of elevator shoes before, you and I are in the same boat, you know. I knew that guys would get lifts made and stuff like that, but I didn't know that there was actually shoes that were produced on the market for guys who were short. And that's basically what Guidomaggi does here, is that they build boots and shoes for guys who want to be taller. Guidomaggi, they sent me these 2 pairs of shoes. So let's open these up and let's take a really good look at them. So let's do the smaller box first. And there's no markings on the outside of the box. So I don't know what size or... Alright. Look at that. It's like a wingtip. Alright, let's pull them both out. Oh, it's a beautiful sole. That is just, wow. That's exceptional. The leather and the finishing on this is exceptional. Let's pull them both out and look at them. If there's anything inside here, Ed, let me know. Okay, so there is some propaganda. Dear customer, just about leather care. A little card for leather care is sent along with it. It looks like there might be 2 little cards for leather care. Okay, so handmade shoes, and these are handmade. These are handmade in Italy, so these have come from Italy to The Boot Guy. So let's get the box out of the way. All right, so these are what is called elevator shoes, and as you can see, this is a size 42. All right, so much too small for me. My plan here is when I started to work it out with the guys at Guidomaggi is that I was going to shoot a video about the quality of the boots. Now mind you, this is not the review, this is just the unboxing of the boots. I'm not reviewing these right now. I actually have worked out a plan with a couple of friends who are size 42, which balances out to a size 9 US, I believe, to put the shoes on and just kind of be my models and try them around and just tell me what they feel and think. So what makes this thing an elevator shoe is this. Oh, let's first look. Wow, the build inside is exceptional. That's really nicely made. The hard footboard inside is just, it's phenomenal. It's, the construction in there is out of this world. The leather is, that's some really nice stuff, and there's some details there. Let's look at get some light on there. Look at that, so the wingtip, and then look at the little detail right up in there. Pretty nice. But that insole, that's what gives you the height. Now that looks like that's about 2 inches. That gets you about 2 inches taller. So that built into that boot, you know, could make a guy who's, you know, 5'6", 5'8", you know, or I know they make them where they're even taller, where you can get like 4 inches. So if you really want to be a lot taller, then this is the way to go. All right, so that's the black pair. I don't know the name of this shoe, of this boot, but I will get that. It'll be down in the description box. I will have the actual name for these. Remember, this is just an unboxing. Basically, you're watching me open my mail. Okay? Big box must be a big boot, right? Let's see. All right, well, that's not bad looking. That's like a really nice looking dress boot. It's a wingtip dress boot. A really nice looking heel cup back there. Let's pull them both out. Let's just roll up paper. Yeah, nothing in there, just a bunch of rolled up paper. Oh yeah, okay. So, same thing, they sent along a card for shoe care, but there's no markings on the outside of the box to tell me what model shoe this is. So I will post it in the description below once I find out. The boxes are actually really nice. These are beautiful boxes. All right, so look at that pair. It's a suede leather. I guess that didn't sound too well. It's suede. The leather is a suede. It's a really soft suede, and there's lots of detail throughout this leather. Lots of stitching, lots of scoring and holes, and it just really looks good, especially in these sections where there are these little holes. On the back side is a really nice looking smooth leather, so that's pretty nice. Let's pull the laces out of this and let's see what's going on inside here. See if we can't open this thing up fully and really get in there. So you can imagine how shocked I was when somebody asked me if I wanted to do a review of dress boots that were elevator dress boots. I was like, well, you know, it's not that I was shocked. I just, you know, sometimes when I'm asked by certain companies if I want to review a product or if I want to look at a product, you know, I kind of look at the product and I'm like, you know, not really. You know, do I really need to talk about another imported boot, you know, just to get a video made? But this being handmade in Italy and this actually serving a purpose, you know, that this is something that somebody, you know, would like, you know, would need, per se. All right, these laces, this is really tough. You know, when you unlace work boots all the time and you can just rip them through because of the metal eyelids, yeah, non-metal eyelids are not my friend. Probably why I don't wear anything that comes from the dress world at all, whether it be boots or shoes. I just can't do it. But let's get more of that paper out of here. All right, so down to the insole. Oh yeah, same thing. You got like a 2-inch insole. That's pretty. This got to be some sort of urethane. This section here that builds this thing up, and it's built up really nice. You can tell that somebody measured that out and cut that really nice. There are just no there's no wavering lines, you know. I mean, it almost looks like it was sent across a belt sander. The way it just, it looks like 80 grit across a belt sander. But inside, that's beautiful. And that is some glove soft leather inside there. So, wow. That is really, really nice. Okay. Well, I can't wait to get the guys together to get these on their feet and tell me what they feel like. Let them stand side by side with me so you can actually see a height increasement. You know, I mean, it's one thing to show a picture of somebody wearing shoes and tell you that, hey, look at this guy, he's, you know, 2 inches, 3 inches taller. But it's another thing to take something like this boot or this boot and put them on somebody's feet, and then put them next to somebody who's much taller and just see the difference in the change. So give me a few weeks on this. We'll get the review made. We'll get the video shot. So that's the Guidomaggi elevator boots that were sent to me. Remember, it's just an unboxing. So give me a few weeks and I will get a proper review made of these. I will get some proper images and some proper video on the difference of height between two different size men, so you can actually see the way things work and how they're going to fit and look. And since they're dress shoes and I don't own dress pants. I don't own anything that's dress. Everything I own is work and outdoor stuff. So yeah, I'll get the video made and we'll get a really good review on both of them. Don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. If you should have any questions about these Guidomaggis, about the quality of it, from what I can tell by touching them and putting my hands inside, in comparison to other boots that I have been reviewing and selling, and just my whole knowledge of footwear, shoot me over an email, all right? All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.